Hey, what's going on, Spade Stomping? My name is Foxman, and this is my first time making a video for the Spade channel in a long time. So I was actually in Spade a very long time ago, almost a year now, honestly, and I just want to say thank you to Eventrix and Levitate for that opportunity back then, and then thank you to Eventrix for allowing me to come on and do a commentary for the Spade channel. So now what I have for you guys today is gameplay by one of the Spade members named Sparoter, I believe is how you pronounce it. But regardless, he is a player that is deaf. So deaf, he cannot hear, and he's literally probably one of the best players out there, honestly. So today's gameplay is 116 KD on the map Slums with the Titan, and this is absolutely insane. This gameplay is awesome, and I actually can't believe that this guy is deaf and still plays this well. I mean, that's something that's literally impairing you to not be able to perform the same way in any aspect of life almost, and it's insane that this guy can come over that and actually be as amazing as a player as he is. So huge shout out to him. This guy deserves to blow up someday, honestly, just with the talent and everything that he has, and the sheer fact that he has something that impairs him from being the same performance level as other people, and he still over exceeds that. That's absolutely insane to me. So good job to him. And normally I want to come up with like an idea for a commentary or something, so today we're going to be talking about, is Black Ops 4 dead? So now the way that I'm just going to be evaluating this is basically by comparing it to other games that are around, other Call of Duties at the time, and we're just going to be talking about this. So Black Ops 4 has honestly had one of the greatest months for Call of Duty ever, and that's insane to believe, but it beat out Red Dead 2 in the launch month. It has one of the most selling months ever. It is the most sold in a single month ever for Call of Duty, so it's doing phenomenal in sales. But then you look over at the actual game and you see a lot of people complaining about multiplayer. Everybody will complain that, you know, we need a hater, or we need a Blackbird, a VSAT, whatever it is that you call it, but it's the constant UAV, and everybody wants one of these added to the game. It's probably honestly the most frequent complaint I see, and then the other one being people want Zero either removed or changed in some form or manner. But I mean, these are your issues that you see always brought up. I think the VSAT's been brought up since the beginning of Call of Duty, and I think it just sucks to see that, you know, we're not really listened to. The game is definitely played, but it almost feels like we're not listened to. And then you take a look at Fortnite, for example, and we see a game that is literally, anytime somebody makes a suggestion, it's taken seriously, and anytime a bunch of people complain about it and a bigger person in the community will mention it, it gets changed or fixed. And we saw with the VSAT and everything, like Korean Savage and Dismo and all these other big YouTubers were saying that it should be added to the game, and Von Har's response to that was that it doesn't fit, that he doesn't want to hear it. And I mean, I could understand only with the aspect that recon, the specialist that allows you to see through the walls, the vision pulse, that's honestly the only reason that I could see why we shouldn't have VSAT in the game. But I feel most players would honestly like to have a VSAT over recon. It literally almost makes him seem like a useless specialist, and that's why they haven't added it. But at the same time, a lot of people would prefer to have a VSAT or Blackbird or whatever this would be over the recon specialist. So I really do feel like that they should start listening to our community, and it's honestly killed its player count. The fact that we're constantly ignored, and Vondahar would rather focus entirely on Blackout. If you see anybody make Blackout suggestions or any vital changes to the Black Ops 4 game in general, just think about gameplay wise and anything, we constantly see Blackout being changed or new things being added to Blackout, new maps or new weapon or whatever it would be. All this seems to be happening in Blackout first, and it just seems like a priority to Von Har almost. It seems like he's more worried about competing on a Battle Royale status, like up there, than actually trying to create Call of Duty in that game, which we all love. So it sucks to say, but I feel like Black Ops 4 is just another miss with a Call of Duty game. I know a lot of people are seeing a lot of success off of it and are doing really well, but for me personally, as a content creator, I have not found success off that game. I know people that can't really grow off of it. I know people that literally entirely don't enjoy playing it that were Pubstompers. Now see, I was a Pubstomper and I loved World War II. I mean, a lot of people disliked World War II, but compared to Black Ops 4, I think it was an amazing game. I love Treyarch, and I honestly never thought they could mess up. And I feel personally that this game was a mess up. Just the whole fact of, like, I literally feel like we're not listened to. Like we have Zero now that's been added to the game, and so many people have said like we need to change Zero in whatever manner that would be. Like make it so when she tries to hack your score streaks, instead of hacking them, they would just all instantly be destroyed. And I mean, it would suck getting a mothership and having it instantly destroyed, but wouldn't you rather have a mothership that's instantly destroyed than someone stealing it and killing you with it? So I feel like there's a lot of things they can do to make the game better and bring in a player base. Like I know if a VSAT was added to Black Ops 4, literally so many players would come back. It's just sad to see that the state that the game's in, the fact that we almost seem to be unlistened to, and now I definitely will not call the game dead. Like, and the fact that I've seen like my friend Senator, we have him in the community, it's doing super well. We have Carnage that's posting tons of stuff on it. We have other teams like District 7, and now Spade's trying to do some Black Ops 4 stuff. There's literally a lot of opportunity on this game, and it's definitely going to be something that you can grow off of for sure if you put the work into it. But it's just the fact of like, it doesn't have the same player base as it used to. Call of Duty's definitely nowhere near in the same state or shape that it once was years ago. And I really feel like that whole issue is the fact that we're not listened to as a player base. Like, if players make complaints or suggestions, that should be taken more into priority by a developer than them enjoying Blackout as a game mode. Literally, Vandahar took 9 Bangs out because he had issues with them personally where he didn't like getting killed by them. And I think that that's just ridiculous. I mean, I understand it's his game, it's his dev team, but regardless, I think as a community, if they added a VSAT, literally so many players would come back. The game is not dead by any means. Like I said, you could grow phenomenally off it. But it's just the fact of we seem to be ignored as a community, and that sucks to see. But, I mean, the game's doing well. It's honestly done one of the best number-wise out of all Call of Duties to ever come out. So the game's not dead. I would never compare it to Fortnite though, numbers-wise. I mean, Fortnite's huge. And if you just look at that comparison there, Fortnite is big for the streamers and the people that play it, and it's big for it being, like, everybody can make comments and suggestions and they work on that. And I feel like that's honestly one of the, like, coolest things about the game. People were saying for months about how it would be cool if we had a game mode where you could kind of like do anything you wanted. They had a playground. It was kind of like an emphasis on, well, that's not anything we wanted, but this is an improvement. They added creative. Literally any community complaint, anything that we complain about is fixed. And that, I feel, makes Fortnite just superior to this Call of Duty in general. I feel the only way Call of Duty is necessarily even going to be able to come back from, you know, the last few years of decreasing player count and everything, the best way we're going to see Call of Duty come back is if it starts listening to its fan base. But regardless, gameplay was insane. 116 KD on Slums. I'm sorry I didn't really talk with gameplay that much, but I mean, I'd rather do a commentary that is listenable to, and like, you know, you have a lot of facts and stuff rather than me sitting here talking about the gameplay. But thank you to Eventrix for allowing me to come on the Spade channel. Thank you to everybody here that allowing me to come on the Spade channel. If you liked my commentary or you liked any of the stuff I do, my name is Foxman. I am a Fortnite content creator, and I'm sure Eventrix will link my channel or something for me. But thank you guys so much for having me on the Spade channel. I hope you guys did enjoy today's gameplay. And I was in Spade once, like I said. Don't let this team down. They can do some crazy stuff. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today, and I will talk to everybody maybe again someday. But that's it for now. See you guys.